The networks got what they wanted. The NFL definitely got what they wanted. Although, I will say this. I don't think anything was orchestrated here. This wasn't some elaborate conspiracy to construct what they think will be the ideal Super Bowl. I was on Twitter throughout the day yesterday as I was watching Championship Sunday in the NFL. Minutes after Lamar Jackson and the Ravens lost that game. Now notice, I didn't say the Chiefs won. There were moments where it seemed like the Chiefs were trying to lose that game too. The Ravens just proved to be better losers. But a few minutes after Lamar Jackson failed at sparing us from our misery, the agenda of the mainstream media became abundantly clear. They're not even hiding it at this point. The media, they are begging, they are begging you to embrace Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. I actually bet the Chiefs plus 4.5 yesterday afternoon. I rarely bet favorites in the NFL. I have been betting on sports for over 20 years now. Yesterday was the first time where I was hoping I would lose. I was cheering against myself because the next 2 weeks are going to be absolutely insufferable. Hell, it's already started and it's only going to get worse from here. Before the game kicked off yesterday, I wrote a kind of like a letter to Lamar Jackson on Twitter. I wrote this letter for all of us. It was short and to the point. Dear Lamar Jackson, please beat Patrick Mahomes today and spare all of us the misery of a Swiffer Bowl featuring the insufferable Mahomes Mafia and the pathetic Travis Swiffer celebrating touchdowns with some weak-ass heart-shaped signals. Signed, America. Unfortunately, you guys know, that did not happen. The Super Bowl, it is going to be about everything but the actual game. There's already rumors floating around that Travis Kelce could become Travis Swiffer before or after the game. There are rumors that Taylor could propose to Travis asking him to become an official Swiffer, living the next few years of their lives together before the inevitable Hollywood divorce. You know how many fucks I give about that? None. Outside of the Super Bowl between the Rams and the Patriots a few years ago when my Saints got screwed by NFL officials, I have never been this less interested in a Super Bowl. I couldn't care less about this matchup. I am so tired of the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's got nothing to do with the narrative that the mainstream media is pushing. People hate the Chiefs because they're a dynasty. They hate Patrick Mahomes because he's so great. They hate Travis Swiffer because they wish Taylor Swiffer was their sugar mama. For me personally, none of that is true, and I think it's the same case for most people. I don't hate dynasties. I have never hated greatness. Tom Brady dominated the NFL for decades. Never hated Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Steph Curry built a dynasty with the Rainbow Warriors. I never hated Steph Curry. I detest Draymond Green, but that's because of his actions. It's not because he rode Superman's cape for the entirety of his NBA career. But with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, I told you guys this was coming. Remember all those videos I made about Jackie Mahomes? Before he became the lead dancer at Club Shay Shay, Jackie Mahomes started his dancing career on NFL sidelines. He even created this nice moniker for himself, the Dancing Queen. Jackie never received the respect and adulation on NFL sidelines that he receives at Club Shay Shay. As it turns out, men who enjoy watching football, those men don't like some feminine doofus prancing around on the sideline. I have been telling you guys for years that eventually Jackie Mahomes would turn the entire country against his brother Patty. In the span of about 12 months, Patrick Mahomes went from the most beloved player in the NFL to one of the most hated. Like I said, I think for most people, this has nothing to do with football. It has everything to do with the people that surround Patrick Mahomes. If you happen to doubt that the Chiefs are the most hated team right now in the NFL, I'll show you the proof. Now, full transparency. I don't know if this map is scientific. I don't know if they actually polled all 50 states to see what team they were pulling for in the AFC Championship game. From my perspective, though, this map seems pretty accurate. Check it out for yourself. All right, the map on the left, it shows who the country was pulling for in 2019. 5 years later, the entire country has flipped on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Why? Why do you think that is? Obviously, the Dancing Queen played a large part in this, but Jackie Mahomes has largely remained silent throughout this season. We haven't seen him on Talk Tick trying to mesmerize lonely men by impersonating Mango from Saturday Night Live. We haven't seen him playing the victim, claiming that he is mistreated by NFL fans. I get made fun of a lot, but I'm still here. Yeah, that's the problem, Jackie. You're still here. Most of us want you to get the fuck out. Another reason that Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are hated is because of Travis Kelce. And I'm not even talking about his relationship with Taylor Swift. That's his personal business. I don't give a shit who he's dating. But before the regular season started, Travis, he dropped the last name Kelce and changed it to Pfizer. Hey there, I'm Travis Pfizer. I've spent my summer with Aunt Fauci and he's given me the double boost. That's why you see this big smile on my face. During the height of the controversy with Bud Light, after they had Bob Dylan Mulvaney endorse their product, resulting in billions and billions of dollars in lost revenue, Travis Pfizer, he decided to give us a lecture on tolerance. This Bud Light boycott is bullshit. We should be more tolerant. By the way, they're paying me to say this. The public perception of Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, it was starting to turn going into the regular season. During the middle of the season, when they were struggling, Patrick Mahomes started complaining about NFL officials. To make matters worse, the insufferable Brittany Mahomes injected herself into the spotlight after every game to complain about the same thing. And speaking of Brittany Mahomes, she once again stole the spotlight from her husband last night by boasting about her accomplishments on social media. We went there. We won. Anyone have anything else to say now? We? Who in the hell's we? I guess the Chiefs are the only team in the league that's allowed to exceed the standard 53-man roster. There are 3 Mahomes on this roster: Jackie, Brittany, and the one that's often overlooked at family dinners, Patrick. All of these are reasons why America has turned on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. However, I think what finally pushed most people over the edge was the mainstream media embracing this team and shoving it in our face. Now, obviously, the NFL and the media's embrace of Taylor Swift has turned a lot of people against the Chiefs. I have watched every Lions playoff game. The broadcast, they'll show Eminem a time or two, but that's about it. If you watch the Chiefs, it is a pop culture lovemaking session with Taylor Swift. Last I checked, Eminem was a major star. I consider Eminem to be on the same level as Taylor Swift. The difference between the two, Eminem's not dating Jared Goff, and he's not making a complete ass of himself while he's at the game. The promotion of the Swiffer, it's definitely part of it, but I think another reason people are turning on Patrick Mahomes is because of shit like this. Check it out for yourself. These are tweets from yesterday from Mike Greenberg and Ryan Clark. Both of these dudes are collecting woke welfare from the worldwide leader in woke, ESPN. Do you notice the similarities here? ESPN is crowning Patrick Mahomes as the greatest quarterback in the history of the NFL. I've heard of recency bias, but this is the definition of recency bias. Has the media already forgotten about Tom Brady? The dude literally just retired. I'm not taking anything away from Patrick Mahomes, but he's not the greatest quarterback to ever play in this league. He could be well on his way to becoming that, but he ain't there yet. Most of the time, when the mainstream media fully embraces someone and begs normal people to accept them, the complete opposite happens. Right now, the media is begging us to accept Nikki Haley. What are normal people doing? Rejecting her. The media tries to force us to embrace climate change. The media tries to force us to taste the rainbow. They tried to convince us that defunding the police was a great idea. In every case, normal people reject it. This is my biggest problem with this potential deal between ESPN and the NFL. The NFL is currently looking into a possible merge, for lack of a better word, with ESPN, the league is going to buy into the worldwide leader in woke. Potential problem with this: ESPN could become the official propaganda wing of the NFL. Now, the coverage at ESPN already sucks, but the NFL, they could potentially use ESPN to promote the players and teams that the league wants promoted. Who does the league want promoted right now? Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. What is ESPN doing? They're shoving them down our throats. It feels like America has completely turned against this team. Well, it feels like American men have turned against this team. Women suddenly love the Chiefs, and the NFL is appealing to a new demographic. Problem is, their legacy demo, dudes are starting to feel neglected. Remember when the NBA did something similar to this? Remember when the NBA embraced BLM and told their audience of Trump supporters they're racist? The NBA has never recovered. The NFL, they have tried to make their league more appealing to women for years now. Taylor Swift gave them the perfect opportunity, and it's worked. But what happens if Travis Kelce decides that he no longer wants to be a Swiffer? All those women disappeared. They're not watching for the game. They're watching to see Taylor Swift pretend like she's catching a wave in the fucking suite. It's going to be interesting to see the ratings for the Super Bowl. Over the next 2 weeks, the media, they are going to be absolutely relentless. The Niners will be completely overlooked. It's going to be wall-to-wall coverage of the Mahomes bunch and this love story between the Swiffers. Will America reject it? Could we see a drastic decline in the ratings? And when I say drastic decline, I'm talking 10, maybe 15%, which would mean a decline of 10, 15 million viewers. You let me know. Also, does it feel like the mainstream media is trying to force us to embrace Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs? Maybe I'm looking into it too much, but I don't know. It just feels forced to me. Let me know what you think. Sound off in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share the video. I appreciate each one of you guys and your continued support. Best way to contact me is by email at btlkc84@gmail.com, KC_BTL84 on Twitter. I'll see you guys later.